Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, and welcome back to another episode of the I Rate Your Squad series. We're back at it again today. As you see, I only put this tweet out an hour ago, and already 22 of you guys have replied to it, which is amazing. So thank you guys so damn much for that support. If there continues to be as many people entering their squads as there has been in this first hour, I will probably do another episode based off of this tweet right here. So if you do want to be included in the next episode, we'll probably do another one over the weekend, depending on what content we get tomorrow. Because if the content is crazy, then people might just be switching up their teams big time. But if it's like pretty average, then people's teams might stay the same. So yeah, just send your squad into here and we'll get another episode based off of that over this weekend. But before we jump into it today, guys, of course, if you are new around here, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel for the daily streams and the daily videos. And a mass shout out to the GOATs as well. Eric, Jason, Cody, Spooky, Callum, Caleb, Aiden, Dubs, Andrew, Josh. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means a hell of a lot. So, just to mention, this is the first video of the day. It's a double upload today. The second video, guys, is the level 30 Ascension board on the No Money Spent account. So make sure you stay tuned for the second video of the day. But let's get going with this video, shall we? First up, we have got Max. I will have over 800,000 MT after my Diamond Tim Duncan sells. Not looking to buy expensive players unless it's for challenges, but other recommendations are appreciated. So my guy is on that XP grind, 55,000 XP, level 32, GG. And only 1,000 XP away from level 33 as well. So well done, very impressive. So we are rocking with Fat Lever, Eric Gordon, Michael Cooper, Boris Diaw, George Mikan. So you've completed all-time domination, very nice. Sleepy Floyd, Richie Guerin, AK-47, Sharif, and Bob Lanier off the bench. You managed to get lucky in that season 1 with the Ascension boards. And like I said, level 30 Ascension board coming later tonight, guys. Make sure you stay tuned. So if you're not looking to spend crazy amounts of MT, I completely understand that, because XP grind does be costing a lot of MT. But you can still make some good improvements without spending too much. So an Amethyst Clay Thompson, you want to get him in there. Get Amethyst Clay in, get Eric Gordon out. Richie Guerin's already fantastic off the bench. You can definitely keep him there. Michael Cooper, I love that card, but I would say swap him and Clay. So have Michael Cooper at the 2, Clay Thompson at the 3. Boris Diaw is capable at the 4. Again, if you don't want to spend too much money, that's absolutely fine. And then obviously you've got quite a few untradeable cards, which are really strong untradeable cards as well. So I won't tell you to spend too much MT, because like you said, you don't really want to, and I don't blame you. So as for that team right there, it's a solid team. We'll give it a 6 out of 10 to get us started here today. Next up, we have got Anthony, who says, I have 660,000 MT if I sell Pager. Open to any suggestions. I run a lot of pick and pop and pick and roll. And then Diego's hitting back and sell Pager ASAP. Worst card in history. My career card is a better. And I do have to agree. This Pager gotta go. It shouldn't be if I sell Pager. It should be I'm selling Pager. So, yeah, get Pager gone, basically. Get Pager gone pretty damn quickly. Starting lineup, though, we've got Steph Curry, Victor Oladipo, Chuck Person, JaVale, and Sharif. Pretty nice, to be fair. A lot of reward cards, so a lot of triple threat offline has been done by Anthony over here. I would say maybe JaVale, if you want a bit more offense. Obviously, go for someone like a Big Z or a Karl Anthony Towns. Other than that, it's a solid little squad, to be fair. Powerful position with that Sharif. Could be upgraded again. Probably a different version of... Probably could bring in a Diaw or a Bailey Howell, who is still a very, very strong card. So you've got that Larry Keenan off the bench. Richie Guerin at the 1, the backup 1. Michael Cooper at the backup 2. That's great. Again, I would recommend getting in Clay to replace Pager down there. I think he's a really solid option. And yeah, again, you don't really need to spend too much MT. And I don't really want to recommend people buying too many cards for MT, because I think we're all just kind of on that XP grind. And, you know, it's expensive. You buy an expensive player, you sell them back, you lose 10% of that. You lose quite a bit of MT. If you're buying a card for 100k, you're losing 10k each time you do a challenge, which absolutely sucks. So, yeah, we'll just base these teams off of what they have got. And that's not a bad team. We've got the Steph Curry in there, so GG for Steph. It's a little bit better than the first team, though. So we'll give that one a 7. And obviously, Pager brings it down a little bit. Next up, we have got I Only Grab Boards. He says, no money spent. I have around 200,000 MT. Almost all of my players are fully badged out. I'm looking to upgrade. I'm looking forward to upgrading my bench shooting guard. Love the vids. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much indeed. So we've got Steph, Michael Cooper, Sharif, Bob Love, and Bob Lanier. Jeez, my guy. My guy absolutely cleaning out those Ascension boards. On the bench, Darren Williams, Richie Guerin, Boris Diaw, Bill Russell, and Karl Anthony Towns down there as well. So a very strong team. I like this lineup a lot. A lot of height, a lot of defense, and a lot of offense as well. Bill Russell, maybe not the best card in the world. Like, wasn't the best card when he came out. Probably isn't the best card right now. You could get rid of Bill Russell, move Boris Diaw to the 4, and then bring in an Andrei Kirilenko at the 3, or have AK at the 4. That's an option, just to give you a more well-rounded card, because that Bill Russell, obviously, he's not going to be stretching the floor for you anytime soon, and he's not exactly the quickest either. But again, not bad. So I would say get rid of him, but other than that, you bench shooting guard Richie Guerrero. I think this card's fantastic. He's got the defense, and obviously he's got a hell of a lot of offense. I don't think you really need to upgrade Richie Guerrero, in my opinion. I would say stick with him. And obviously you've got Darren Williams there, who is also a fantastic, fantastic card. Really nice, well-built squad. We're going to give that one, that's a strong score. We'll give that one an 8.5 out of 10. Next up, we've got Diego. Want to replace my Winters and maybe Al Horford. I'm thinking about Clay and Karl Anthony Towns. 5 out, Hawks freelance, and a lot of pick and roll. Currently level 33. God damn. Going for Blake, of course. So we've got Steph, David Thompson, Brian Winters, Boris Diaw, Bob Lanier. Off the bench, Jojo White, Victor Oladipo, Dave DeBusschere, Chuck Person, and Al Horford as well. So he's thinking about Clay and about Karl Anthony Towns, and I can only agree with those picks. Karl Anthony Towns, fantastic as the Amethyst card. So much offense, not as much defense, but we all expect that, so that's fine. And then Klay Thompson, I can only praise that card so much. It's fantastic. And probably upgrade Dave DeBusschere with a Michael Cooper, bring him in. And I think your team's pretty much set. That's a very, very strong team. Quite a lot of pink diamonds. In my squad, I have 1 pink diamond, which is that Bob Lanier. So I'm just getting shown up by everybody out here. But a very nice little squad there, to be fair. I don't think it's as good as the squad that we have just seen, but it is pretty damn solid. We'll give that one 7.5 out of 10. Next up, we have got What Do I Put Here, who says, I'm currently no money spent, but I don't know life the game, and I have a 32,000 MT budget, and I have about 300 cards I can sell. God damn, well, that's going to take you a minute to sell all those. I like my starters, but I want to improve my bench, and Eric Gordon needs to be replaced with another shooter. Love the vids. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much indeed. So, we've got Sleepy Floyd, World Be Free, Isaiah Ryder, Sam Perkins, Bob Lanier. Off the bench, Nick Van Etzel, Eric Gordon, Jamal Mashburn, Louis Scola, and Boogie Cousins. All right, so we're going to have to go budget with some of these replacements out here. So, this Isaiah Ryder card, not good. Get Ruby Andrew Wiggins to come in and replace him. I would then say also bring in... Oh, how are we going to do this? I'd say bring in the new Amethyst Ricky Rubio. I don't think he's too expensive. Bring him in at the 1 or the 2 back here. Probably at the 1. Move Nick Van Exel to the 2 if you want to get rid of Eric Gordon. But to be fair, I'd probably say keep Eric Gordon because he's really, really nice. Well, B3 definitely needs to be upgraded. Definitely, no question about it. This guy's defense is not itchy. So, well, B3's got to go. I don't think you can afford any of the Amethysts that were good like early on in the game, like a Mitch Richmond or a Doug Christie. And obviously, Klay Thompson's going to be outside of the budget here. So maybe just keep Eric Gordon, move Eric Gordon to the starting 2, get rid of Well Be Free, and then bring in a Ricky Rubio or a Gus Williams for the 1. Yeah, I love that Gus Williams card. You guys know that. Andrew Wiggins at the 3. For the 4, Sam Perkins, obviously not ideal. Louis Scola, definitely not ideal because he's really, really, really slow and not a good card. If you're okay with running someone there who can't stretch the floor, then the Amethyst Larry Keenan from the Dunkers set, actually a pretty solid card. He doesn't have a 3-ball, but that's about it. He's got a little bit of everything else. But on a budget, and like I said, doesn't know life the game. We respect that. We'll give that one a 6 out of 10. Next up, we have got same day, 6,000 MT, so not much to run with, and I want to improve my backup small forward. So Gilbert Arenas, so he's got a lot of MT locked up in that Gilbert card. Darryl Griffith, Chuck Person, Al Horford, Cat, Darren Williams, Campy Russell, Sharif, Antonio McDyess, and Pau Gasol. Oh, that Pau Gasol card is rough. But if you just want to improve your small forward, the new Ruby Andrew Wiggins is your guy. Now, I've used the Andrew Wiggins card, and attacking the rim, he is fantastic. But shooting-wise, it's not as good as you would expect it to be because he doesn't have any shooting badges, and badges do make a huge, huge difference. So, attacking the rim's great, but don't expect a solid shooter in Andrew Wiggins. Maybe if you put a couple of shooting badges on him, he'll be fine, but other than that, probably say avoid. But yeah, you can still bring him in, and that will be just about in your budget. I think he's about 5k right now, so you should be able to afford him. But nice team. Very nice team. We'll give that one a 7 to a 7.5. out of 10. Next up, we have got Almighty Flash, 5 out, pick and roll, and pass to open shooters. Steven Jackson has gold quick first step, range extender, and clamps. Oh my days, that is like 100k's worth of badges right there on a ruby card. Hey, we rate that. Steve Smith is badged out too. Duncan has gold range. Oh my god. So Darren Williams, Dominique, Andrew Wiggins, Paul George, Tim D, John Stockton, Steve Smith, Steven Jackson, AK, and George Micah. My goodness. So if you spent that much badging up, Steven Jackson, I'm going to say you got to spend a little bit badging up the Andrew Wiggins card. Because out of the two of them, with Steven Jackson with these badges right here, I'm putting Steven Jackson in that starting lineup every day. So probably recommend start Steven Jackson, move Andrew Wiggins down to the bench unless he is badged out in himself. Other than that, though, this team is actually built really nicely. I rate this. I can't really tell you to replace anyone that you've got badged out. So Steve Smith, Steven Jackson, they've got to really stay. AK is still a nice card. George Micah, very, very solid. Tim Duncan with range. Woo! You know what? That's just a mad team. I'm not even going to say anything. That's just a mad team. We'll give that one a 9 out of 10. I would be very scared if I came up against that squad. And last but definitely not least is a squad or a duo that I haven't seen all year. Don't really have a play style, just like to take smart shots. Willing to sell James Worthy, and my budget is 65,000 MT. My man's got a Galaxy Opal James Worthy. Damn, bro. I ain't never seen that. So he's obviously got the dynamic duo with the Magic Johnson, who already is a diamond and just stays at the diamond level. But yeah, not pink diamond, Galaxy Opal James Worthy up from pink diamond. That's mad. We've also got Klay Thompson and LeBron James off the bench. Chauncey Billups, Michael Cooper, Boris Diaw, Bill Russell, and Moses Malone. But he's got the starter Shaq at the center position. So I don't know about that one, Chief. I think we're going to have to get him out of there. Now, if you're okay with just a defensive center, which I assume you are because you're running with Shaq, Ruby Tyson Chandler is an absolute beast. And he gives you a lot on the offensive end because he's got gold Lob City finisher, which actually makes a huge difference. So Ruby Tyson Chandler can come in and do bits. If you're looking for a bit of offense, Rafe LaFrentz is a budget option. Or if you want to spend a little bit more, there's some bigger centers like the Diamond Mark Eaton or Dikembe Mutombo, but they are going to be at the very, very top end of your budget, maybe even a little bit over budget. But definitely get this Shaq out of here, get somebody else in. I don't think Moses Malone is the best card in the world, but you could maybe start him. But yeah, my goodness, Galaxy Opal James Worthy. And doesn't that card art look insane? Absolutely mad. So shout out to you, Nick. That's a fantastic squad. We will give that one a 9 out of 10 as well. Very nice squad. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. And like I said, this is going to be the first video 2 today. Level 30 Essential Board coming later. So stay tuned for that. That's going to do it, guys. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. And peace.